Welcome to lecture 5 of the project management course. In this lecture, we will discuss why IT projects fail. What are the main factors or the key factors behind the IT projects failure? So you see every year billions are poured into IT projects with high hopes, but two-thirds of them don't make it to the finish line. Why does this keep happening? Let's dive into the key reasons behind these failures. Imagine two out of every three IT projects failing before they deliver value. That's the harsh reality businesses face today. Despite the decades of advancements in project management tools and methodologies, IT projects continues to struggle. This is not just limited to one region, it's a global phenomena across industries like healthcare, finance, government, and tech. The Standish Chaos Report is one of the most cited studies in project management. It shows that only about one third of the IT projects are truly successful. Successful means they are delivered on time, within budget, and meeting the requirements. The rest are either challenged, means over budget, delayed, or lacking functionality, or completely fail, means cancelled before completion. The failure doesn't just mean wasted effort, it translates into massive financial losses as well. Research shows that billions are lost every year due to poor execution, scope creep, lack of planning, or weak stakeholder support. Beyond money, organizations also suffer reputational damage, low employee morale, and missed opportunities. These numbers highlight why understanding the root causes of the IT project failure is critical, not just for saving costs, but for ensuring the long term organizational success. The first one among those reasons is unclear objectives and scope creep. If you don't know where you are going, any road will take you there. Unfortunately, that's the reality of many IT projects. 37% fail due to unclear goals, and the team loses focus. Scope creep inflates cost and time. Misalignment between teams and stakeholder worsens the confusion. If you look at the real world example, that many government projects collapse due to continuous future or the features addition. Even with clear goals, poor planning can still derail a project. The next reason of the IT project failure is poor planning and estimation. Failing to plan is planning to fail, and in IT projects, that's especially true. Optimism bias leads to underestimation. Average cost overruns is 27%. One in six projects exceeds budgets by 200%, and that is according to the Black Swans report. You can see the example of the Denver airport's baggage system, which exceeded cost by 300% and delayed opening by 16 months almost. But planning alone is not enough. Leadership and support matter just as much. So, the weak leadership and stakeholder support is another critical factor in the IT project failure. Because a ship without a captain, no matter how advanced, is bound to sink. The lack of executive sponsorship reduces accountability, and the poor communication causes mismatched expectations, as well as the inexperienced project managers increases the risk as well. According to the FBI's virtual case file, failed due to leadership turnover and oversight gaps that wasted over $100 million. Even with good leadership, without proper resources and risk management, the projects struggle. So, resource gaps and risk management is another important factor that we have to focus. And even the best strategy fails without the right tools and people. The lack of the skilled workforce tools weakens execution. The budget constraints often halt progress, and the poor risk management leads to delivery failures. If you just take an example of the healthcare government, which failed at a launch due to insufficient testing, leaving only 1% of the users able to sign in. We will just look at the recent examples of the IT project failures. From billion-dollar public sector projects to cutting-edge AI pilots, failures are everywhere. 95% of the generative AI pilots failed, according to the MIT 2025 report. And according to the S&P 2025 report, 42% of the enterprises abandoned AI initiatives. As well as the FBI virtual case file wasted $104 million, and the UK NHS IT project wasted £12 billion. Now, what lessons can we take away from these cautionary tales? So, the history repeats itself, but only if we refuse to learn from it. The IT projects fail mainly due to strategy, planning, leadership, and unmanaged risks. Billions are wasted annually that prove the urgency of better project management. And the success demands clear objectives, strong planning, effective risk management, and stakeholders' support. The future of IT depends on learning from past mistakes so that the next billion-dollar project becomes a success story, not another failure headline.